yes, my daughter, I don't send the video all side. Say you dey so you be pregnant and you dey na 10 years. What they argue? They ask me say me I sure say you be pregnant. What you fit tell them?
I tell them say na miracle, and if my no support me, may the person go sleep because I know say that God don bless me and na end time because I go born the pikin and him name na Jesus. So
Hello, it's your girl Annie's talk. Yes, I hope so when I see that video where I just show her. So that video they claim that some 10-year-old pikin wey dey pregnant. So more look at our own eye, put the comment there for the comment section for know way to think about this thing, because if na 10-year-old pikin that way actually they pregnant, then the parents they really be negligent or like disgrace to them. Then see the way they begin to run him up like that. That kind of pikin wey the growth can be like radical pikin wey fit stand self online. That one so they fit use it for coach. All these YouTubers they coach, they fit borrow the pikin wey don reach 12 years, put up with their channel, go really grow because that pikin fit coach. So I say the talk less on street pikin wey grow smoke dey for inside a brain. Say be 10 years, me they support it. Just they say that two girls the way they see them that way. They be pregnant, it doesn't mean they help the way finally it don't show so they be pregnant like for their papa. See now they can't see that this will promote our society. Some person they really take and put her online, maybe to the carry one up they talk about her. The next thing we're going to talk to them about Lady B billionaire for Facebook page. The Facebook page na any. Yeah, we're going to talk about it because Lady B billionaire come out yesterday can cry for social media. Can cry say sorry until then they write to the key conscience talk, they will not stand for that conscience talk there. But when we talk small for Lady B billionaire, we already know say you don't know you have a crush. You don't know, but you force them because of social media. Wait till you go make a you coach people for social media because you want get views, because you want earn from YouTube. You don't get that liver, you don't get that boss. All me and you will know, so you don't be that kind of person. You force and now see how you be traumatized. You come for your Facebook page, can cry. You cry to take, forget so you didn't live for Facebook. It doesn't say, I don't want can cry for Facebook. Or you don't already cry. You know, fine. It be emotionally blackmailing. All these things that they do on social media, they hurt you now after. If you really can't strong for your Facebook page, say, yeah, we saw that people, they can't bear after once I broke into tears. It will really break my heart for see you crying, sweetheart. And if you look at critically, the girl don't really like the coach, but since it already fight itself for that gang, they get for maintain because any person will come up for that gang, they go pee very widely. Now when I be asked this small question, so for people social media, must you belong to a camp? Now the question that I want to ask them, say must you belong to a camp? Because the way they don't make a now, if me I go comment under the person I show, it go do the be for the person I can. If I go for grandas, I go comment, they say they will grandas them. Or if I go for this side, they say now social media grandad they free for go any side go watch anything comment. They behave don't know who they record, they get right for go any side go comment. You get right for go any side go comment. People they like you. Like I think go for grandas that show they like me. I think I for BF that show they like me. I think go for Depression they like me. I think go for Cameroon community they like me. On a native nation, if he still like me. Some people make the social media be free because people they fear coach now. For me too, I say I have social media, that's why I don't come. And he didn't really cry. I hope say that cry I sure say it they don't remind me of your papa. The way papa take and die, the way mommy take and suffer, because I say he don't talk. When he reach the point for mommy, he break into tears. So most see the thing the way it happen for this social media. After social media, what next? You dey wet your pillow. The one where you really crash the camera catch you, it means it really touch you inside your balls then. Why will not we just shift away from these things to more? If you just shift, let the be just like come the cry and then the thing that say where it pass people, nobody me I talk more. Like social media talk say let the be forget say it then a life and then see all their color. Live video no the live for Facebook, it just take you the way they did. So una advise them say when they want do video, make them know say life they so it take all things. No be na me I talk about. So I see am for social media and I comment there for social media where I see am. Okay. So because you know some kind of thing they so when person talk and they can't talk say na he talk am, maybe me I talk am. I just watch the video then I read comment them. They forget saying a live video, then we see all the you understand. Okay, yes, Lady B, I beg you, take heart. I know say it be painful. Okay, more come up for the one now. So we'll talk about big boutique, big boutiques in the building. I be don talk something for my channel say more dey support our own, more dey support ground zero, more dey supporting the way that they do am, more help them, not only by say dem dey only promote, we not promote them. More see to a big boutiques dey do. Big boutiques get 3 people there for Cameroon, they make that talk about them. Una no money where that people they don't make and through big boutiques. See am, no be for give person fish, na for help the person for catch the fish, show you how to catch, and then if you help be, if you materials they not be enough. Big boutiques don't have. See, the grandfriend I don't know how I fit take and talk. Yes, the day inside the saga, thing that it happen. But more not forget the original cause for social media. The original cause now for point thing the way it not correct, appreciating the way it correct, and impact people their life. Big boutique for that one, so no, I agree 100% congratulations. I like what you do am. You know the only kind for social media for can't talk say the person no dress or the person dress so, or the person talk say the person no talk say. You dey promote people for Africa. You deceive people that because that clothes they know that big boutiques to make am. It only promote some person when they give command, it give am for that person for ground zero for pay, you know, man no use that language. Then the person now produce a thing they send them, each sell them. Big boutiques get your own, the person to it made the thing get your own. Life continues. The person go be glad for watch social media, the glad for watch big boutiques show. I hope so if we copy that thing. And they used to say and couples to do the same, couples to promote people then. It is do am. More no over talking about the big brand them because they already make their name, all the maps they wait, they already make their name. Who think about the put they there for their base, and when I say Cameroon they really try now to they put that account online, finding them. Big boutiques are toilet for you for that one way they do, and so you really get place, your place there. Nobody na big boutiques is sold that clothing. It no na say it go buy am for market for some industry. Big boutiques they help na some best way it make that thing for Cameroon. Una fit imagine how much that person did make am because of this. Okay, no go stay for that one. We'll talk now about Ndive. We used to talk on this social media say all this coach the way they do where people they do on online, so it go come manifest so out of social media physically. We see and say they send police for Ndive their house, may they go arrest the mommy, take video from their house, wait. I want just put this scenario say if they be go for Ndive their house so. After that, Ndive organize own people then to send am for that person where he send police there for your house. You want to see some kind thing they start exchange, you want to see some kind big thing can escalate. Lives they start be involved, wounding, matches they come out. What to for talk? Would it take play, so move this thing from social media, go bring her in the physical. It's not good. And the sister person they stand for Facebook, for YouTube, to say, I go knife you. If you meet on me, I go knife you. What have power? If you make an asshole, you meet on the person physically, you feel like I've already make the threat online. If you could say, man, carry on the act so that people they know say are they. Then the person to retaliate na so. So two ways supposed to be an enjoyment, it be a war. Social media na enjoyment. All the things so you see how already happen. It happen live. Now some people stand fine. Una make una findings and una bring things them online, more talk, more learn. Una not show una the other side. Granted, I think if you don't stop this thing, but it don't like say provocation that they come, it's totally like a prostitute where you don't try for change. Then people they continue, they see call that name. She's tempted. She's tempted to go back to that act, especially where if you get a just cause why if they do that prostitution. Yeah, some people they do it, they do something not out of their winner because of the situation they for life. Any man want turn to monster, so Dupe said I don't turn into monster for Facebook for YouTube. He said because he fight for people the way they not get voice so they coach them. And Ndive, he liked it all for YouTube because he thought they be betray, they chop him money. So he start to so any man get reason why this one thing. But people they don't talk. I say Ndive start avoid some kind of talk them. He start avoid some kind of thing talk them. But people they need to leave them and they feel like say the people they feel say if they leave this saga they not go get it for talk online. If they leave this thing they not go get another, they not go get that huge views the way they get them. They never give no man trophy because the person push. No trophy, no day for push. Okay, see what happen now, let it be billionaire. He cry for Facebook, cry sute. I see what I did more for fine girl eyes. They get cry for Facebook. It's my first time this will come cry for Facebook for social media. It touching, it be heartbroken. More change for the positive. More use this YouTube may be something good. if you bring bad person historical ground and all we go come from maybe na free, maybe free where any man fit go any place. More make am social media be free where any person fit go any side. Okay, na see that way I can drop am abeg una begin subscribe, because if I be there na for purge man ya big head ya big this I believe say, or if I be don take some fight be for some strong calm way I the attack some people dem, you fit still belong for a camp but you no be negative. You understand? You can still belong to a camp but you're not negative. But it's not mandatory that you must belong to a camp before you relate on social media or before you give out information on social media. No, you can have a role model. You can have somebody that impacts you so that you learn from. You understand? And nobody get right for criticize you, say why you decide to go be for this person. You understand? Mr. Person help me to talk for that auntie couple. Say me adjust step there the way he run him up for social media, because he get a reputation for to protect. He must have a reputable person, but not a pastor. We appreciate it, but still we talk about the limitations them. Not for key, not for make me adjust. Not be so we shame me or something, not for make me adjust. No man is perfect. No person be perfect. Anyway, any man just go for live your life the way they not fake it. Just live your life, okay? Thank you, beg, subscribe, like, share the video. One love.